We are now ready here at Sky News to project the final seat numbers for each party. And we are projecting that David Cameron will make it by a majority of 326. That Labour will have 235, the Lib Dems will have just 8 MPs, the SNP we know have 56, and we are still projecting 2 for UKIP, although we know that things are certainly dragging out in Thanet South. Michael Thrasher is the man who's worked this out. Tell me all about it.
Well, if you look at the seats that are still left, Adam, it certainly looks as though the Conservatives will pass through the 325. I think 326 is probably a conservative estimate, with a small c, of course, but it's critical in terms of David Cameron winning an overall majority. If you recall, some weeks ago he said that he would regard it as a failure if he didn't win an overall majority, and it certainly looks even with the seats to come, that he will get through that 325 barrier into an overall majority.
But in practice, it's slightly below 325 in operating terms, isn't it?
In terms of whether Sinn Féin take their seats, of course they generally don't, and therefore the actual majority could be as low as 324, 323, and although it's a working majority of 2, it might be actually 4 or 6. So, I mean, the critical thing, Adam, is that we're not in hung parliament territory anymore. We're in an overall majority with the Conservatives.